Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we look back at the last year of one man, Rowdy Ricky Knight. And what a year that final year was. There was King of the Ring tournaments. There was world title shots. But ladies and gentlemen, enough about that. Introducing to you the man himself, Rowdy Ricky Knight.
Good evening, everybody. How's it going?
Now, welcome to tonight's show. It's all about you, Mr. Knight. And we're just going to go back into the last year. Your last year, 2013, in British wrestling. Now, tell us a little bit about why you felt 2013 should be your last year. Do you feel that was the right time to retire?
It was definitely the right time and the right thing to do. I mean, I was sat in the office one day and I was just checking through something, and the match between me and the Zebra Kid come up from FWA TV. Mm-hmm. And I watched that match, and I know I say it myself, it was a good match. And we got a lot of plaudits for it in FWA. And I looked at the match and I thought, I can't do something like that no more. You know what I mean? So like, I just thought I'm cheating. You know, I'm cheating myself, I'm cheating the crowd, because I just cannot perform to that level no more. So I've just come to the conclusion that should be my last year.
Right, and as we said at the beginning, it was a really good year for you. As I mentioned, there was King of the Ring tournaments, there was #1 contender to the world title, etc. But the problem is, since you retired in October, you've actually wrestled 3 or 4 times. Can you tell us a bit why you've stepped back in the ring?
Well, 2 of them were charity shows. So like, one was for a very good friend of Roy, you know, our son, your brother. And it meant a lot to me too, because this guy I knew very well when Roy was playing for the county at football and that. So the guy had a brain tumour and stuff, so it was pretty sad occasion, but I just wanted to do something. So being part of that, I've done that, and then something led on to when you done one for the little girl who was at the big show in June, I believe it was, and you decided to do one for her, so I got sort of called in again and wanted to help out.
So the charity shows, I think the fans and the viewers watching will completely understand them. However, you've done Super Clash 2 lately, and you've done a couple of holiday camp shows. Now, they're not charity events. Can you tell us why? Do you not feel like you've cheated the fans? Do you not feel that after the attendance that you got and the great send-off, the round of applause and the thank you Rickies you got after that last show, do you not feel a little bit bad towards your fans?
Well, I do in a way, because I could have got a better send-off, but at the end of the day, like the camps, we'll go to the camps first. We was the busiest WAW we've ever been on the camps. We had 86 shows in 6 weeks to perform and get through. So at the time it was really hectic, and we got to 1 week on there where we were short of men. And it's a lucrative contract for WAW, so it's like, I talked to my wife and I said, look, you know, what should we do? I can go out and work again, or you know, otherwise lose the contract. So I went out and worked again, and just done a week up the north and sort of saved the contract. And the other one is, it was sort of brought on me. I'd done Super Clash 1 as a manager, and before I knew it, all the G's were going in place, everyone was going crazy, blah, blah, blah. And next one I know, we G'd up for a tag between me, you, Roy, and Juicer van der Leyen, Danny, and it should have been Jason Cross, but we wasn't there, so Dave Finley's son took his place. But the point was that I knew Fuji, when we called him Fuji Yamada, because that's what he was. When we first knew him, when me and Jimmy Ocean were about in the old tag team days, we had the privilege of working him and Flying Panarchy and people like that. And the man's gone on to be a legend, a real legend. And when I met him again, it was so humble. I mean, it's 20 odd years, and the guy still recognised me and was very humble, very polite, very respectful. And the chance to work with him again was just too much to pass over. And Danny, I mean, Danny's been our friend now for years and years, so to work with them two again, get the opportunity, even though it was like shallow or shan't I, in the end the shallow won because of them two being in the match.
Right, okay, well thanks for explaining that, but let's just rewind now 2 years, which takes us to the start of your last year in this business. Now, match 1 that we're now going to show the viewers is a match between you and the American heartthrob Sam Adonis. This is for the King of the Ring 2013 King of the Ring trophy. However, you shouldn't have been in the final, Mr. Knight. Alex Young was the lad that should have been in the final. He got injured and you were the replacement, so to speak. So it was you and Sam Adonis in the final. Tell us a little bit before we go to the footage.
Well, let's just explain. It was a King of the Ring, not a King of the Ring as in like a rumble, but a King of the Ring, 8 men for the King of the Ring. And the thing was that the previous years, I felt the fans were conned because someone got injured, someone got bypassed into the next round, but that's in a match. So this year we've done like the boxing do with when they do they do like a King of the Ring.
Substitute
Yeah, yeah. So I thought, well, let's have a couple of substitutes, and we'll put them in. And if anything do happen, there's not going to be a match. So like, not being funny, if we'd have done the old style, Sam Adonis would have gone through by just by default. So we weren't going to have that. So we put it in the contract, which Tommy Lee didn't see, and on the night wasn't happy about, and then we went into a match.
Right. Okay then. So let's go to that match and show the fans exactly what we're talking about.
Not really that reluctantly, Ricky Knight steps in.
So this is now unlimited time, round 4 to decide your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tampa, Florida, 17 stones, Sam Adonis. We have started. And his opponent, Rowdy, Ricky Knight.
So obviously the rules, when this tournament was drawn up, the WAW committee obviously wanted a definite winner. That's why they put that rule in, that anybody who gets injured will be replaced. Tommy Lee obviously not reading the contract fully, possibly because he had 2 or 3 people in this tournament and probably didn't expect it to happen. I don't know. All I know is he hasn't read the contract, and now it could have cost him because Rowdy Ricky Knight has stepped up to replace the injured Alex Young.
Tommy Lee for so long has been a thorn in the side of Ricky Knight, and with his Midas stable on all WAW shows. And tonight, Ricky sticking it to Tommy Lee. And I've got to say, I don't like to be biased one way or another, but I hope Ricky Knight wins this tournament for all the WAW fans and for Alex Young as well.
Absolutely. I mean, this tournament is held for a good reason, obviously. It's being held to raise money for Addenbrooke's Hospital, for Liam Still, and obviously the crowd aren't going to want to see a dodgy finish. The crowd want to see a definite winner, and they're going to see this tonight.
Ricky Knight throwing Sam Adonis.
Please keep your seats, ladies and gentlemen.
And Ricky Knight not even keeping it in the ring.
Well, I think the rule book's going out the window for this one. We need a winner, Carl. They're right by us.
We're in trouble here. We're in trouble. Oh, right on our announce table. Right on our announce table.
Excuse me, folks.
Sam Adonis is down.
Our headsets have gone flying here as they're brawling right around the commentator's table here. Sam Adonis, I think he's got a pen in his hand, Carl.
Stabbing Ricky Knight. And they with a chair, knock out. Oh no. I mean, I know Jimmy Ocean is being lenient because he wants to see a winner, but come on, he's got to get this match back in the ring.
And Ricky's got no interest. This is a brawl, Carl, a fight to the finish.
And the crowd solidly behind Ricky Knight.
Tommy Lee is beside himself. He doesn't know what to do. He's running scared from Ricky Knight.
Tommy Lee is the only person who isn't behind Ricky Knight in the moment. He's in front of him and he's running.
Ricky's looking under the ring. And if I know Ricky, I know what he's looking for.
What's he got? Oh, the bacon tray. Bacon tray to the top of the head, and Ricky's still looking for more plunder.
I knew it,
no.
The bowling ball is in.
Oh God, I hate this. Well, not as much as Sam Adonis is going to hate it in a minute. Baking sheet to their head. And again.
Here we go.
And he's going to go for a strike. He's going for a strike. Oh!
He hits it.
Sam Adonis. What a
Sam Adonis
bowling
isn't
ball.
having kids in a hurry, Carl. Wow. And like I said earlier, it appears the rule book's been thrown out here. Fight to the finish. There must be a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
And after that
in this
move,
King of the Ring.
After that move, Sam Adonis seems to have 3 Adam's apples now. Oh, Jimmy Ocean gets wiped out.
Jimmy Ocean getting taken down as Ricky hits the spear on Sam Adonis.
5 minutes gone.
5 minutes gone into this match. What's going on, Carl?
I don't know.
I think we've lost power in the arena.
I'm going to assume the microphones are still working, but the lights have gone off. Hang on.
Something going on, Carl.
Somebody
I
just,
don't like it.
Somebody just flew past me. What the hell?
They're jumping Ricky Knight. Here's
The metalheads.
Peter Nixon and Bodymore.
The Nixon
the
administration,
metalheads.
Metalheads.
And who else is in there, Carl?
I can't work out who the other one is.
I believe that's Joey Starr, I think.
Oh, yes, it is. Sorry, I couldn't see.
And here comes TJ Daniels.
TJ Daniels.
Special edition of Kiefer Knowles.
Yep.
To the rescue here.
All hell's broken loose. TJ thrown to the outside by Joey Starr.
I can hear something, Carl.
Oh, hang on.
What now? This is chaos.
If it's chaos before, I think I recognise that music.
Oh my God,
It's
Carl.
the monster Judas.
Judas is here. But what's he doing here?
He's going to destroy Ricky Knight. That's what he's going to do. They've worn down everyone else and left Ricky Knight wide open for Judas. That's what's happened.
Oh, who's he? He's attacking.
Wait a minute.
Anything that moves.
I thought he was going to get for
Nixon
Rick.
thrown straight out the ring.
Rex Wild thrown out.
He's hitting anything that moves. Even Knowles getting
Even
thrown
Knowles
out of the
thrown
ring. And Joey Starr now on the receiving end. Judas is hitting anything that moves.
Lynch now. Lynch thrown out. And those special editions, Brad Slayer to the outside. Kip Saban backing off, rightly so.
And he's tossed straight out the ring. And TJ knocked off as well.
Oh God, Ricky Knight's next. Looks like Ricky Knight's okay. Huge
Shot
now.
on Sam Adonis.
He didn't
Judas is leaving, Carl.
Ricky Knight spared.
Judas is. He's. What is happening, Carl?
I don't know. Ricky Knight was spared there.
Look at this. The smile. Judas smiling back at the ring.
I've never seen him smile. I've never seen Judas smile.
And here we
in
go.
the whole time I've
Ricky
known
with
him.
the leg drop. And he's covering him, Carl. Ricky's going to win the King of the Ring.
Could it be? Yes!
He's done it, Carl. Ricky Knight is the King of the Ring.
Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, so as you see, it was a cracking match, and to my right, I have the 2013 King of the Ring. Wow. So you were a substitute, come in, win the match, and you are now the 2013 King of the Ring.
I am, but I'd just like to say fairness to Sam Adonis. I mean, he's a great lad, and he's a good grafter. And the thing was that he'd already done 2 matches, and that's where the substitute system is a bit unfair.
Yep.
But it works towards the wrestler. But I just didn't want the fans to be robbed. So even though I won it, Sam gave a good account of himself, and we love him in WAW.
Now, you weren't happy at just being the 2013 King of the Ring. After 30 years of wrestling, you had never won the WAW World title, and you have said to the family and to your fans, and I'm now saying to the viewers, that is something you wanted to achieve before the end of your career. Now, in order to do that, you can't just put yourself straight into a world title match. However the fans think at home, we can't just do that. So you entered into a 30-man Royal Rumble.
That's correct. Yeah, I mean, it's one of our yearly events, the Rumble, and it's very popular with the crowds. So yeah, that was for the contendership. So I decided to go in there so I could earn my spot. I mean, I'm not one of these promoters who just put himself in matches. You know, you have to earn them in WAW. Everybody does. Doesn't matter who you are. Everyone has to earn their spot. So I decided to go in there for my sins and give it a go.
Okay then, without any further ado, let's watch match number 2, which is the 30-man Raw Rumble.
Great.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
So we go 15. Are we going to see an elimination yet?
3.
Everyone's holding on. So we got number 15. It's Ricky Knight.
Here he comes, the Rowdy Man! And corner eliminated. And Zak Knight running up the ramp and battling now with the Gorgon.
Battling the Gorgon, cuts him off.
Nitro has been eliminated.
Well, Mikey Nitro and Bash, I think, eliminate each other. Shortly after him is Mitchell Starr. Mitchell Starr's been in there 20.
Has the Gorgon been eliminated here? I think I missed it, Carl.
Not sure now, I think
He's
he went to
coming
the
back
breather.
in. He's taking a breather on
Malky
the outside.
Dumped to the outside by Zak Knight. Well, both metalheads are now. Both members of the Born Stars are in there. The
Gorgon's gone!
Ricky Knight threw him out.
Eliminating the Gorgon. We need to save.
So we go. Oh, who's on the other side? Zach eliminated. No, he held on. I thought Kiefer had eliminated him.
And Kiefer now taking it to Ricky Knight.
Oh, Alex Young eliminated by Raylan Knox.
And Hot Stuff now go head to head with Ricky Knight in the ring. And Hot Stuff is eliminated by Ricky Knight. Hot Stuff's gone. I'll tell you what, Hot Stuff, a fantastic showing on his return to WAW.
Here we go. This is an absolute monstrous man. Second generation star, Buster Keegan.
Absolutely, and he comes straight head to head with Zak Knight. He's taking it to the highlight.
Nelson has been eliminated.
Held on. Well, currently Buster Keegan has had the shortest time in the
Kiefer's
Rumble.
trying to hold on to Zak Knight and pull him over the top rope. He gets back in, but then he comes face to face with Ricky.
Ricky Knight just took Kiefer Knowles out.
Straight to Ricky Knight,
Kiefer Knowles is
putting the boots in.
So Nixon's on the apron, but he's holding on. Zak Knight with
Now-
an uppercut. Nixon holds on again.
How is he holding on?
Big slug. He's got to get back in. Nixon teetering. He's got to hold on. And now Ricky. Big headbutt. Nixon holds on. Take on the Battle Cat persona.
It's a great honour.
Look at another elimination. Waylon Knox up in a press slam. He's got him up, way up. Saban's out.
Saban's gone. And Quinte
Oh,
takes it to
Nixon.
Osborne, and
Ricky
Nixon.
Knight eliminates another one.
Nixon has been eliminated.
Ricky Knight, I don't know how many he's eliminated now, but that's got to be 5 at least.
Joey Osborne taking it to
Oh,
Ricky Knight in the far
Scott
corner.
Bradley's
Over
down.
goes Scott Bradley.
Big insecurity by Zak Knight to eliminate Scott Bradley. Knight 37.5.
10.
Axel's in trouble.
Ricky Knight.
Ricky's eliminated another one.
Take-
Holds on. Zak Knight drop kick. Mitchell Starr's out. He was in there for 38 minutes.
Slayer now finds himself with Joey Osborne to deal
And
with.
Ricky Knight eliminates another one. Brad O'Brien goes flying to the outside. So we've just got 6 left in the ring.
Zak Knight, Ricky Knight, Joey Osborne, Grim, Sam Nee, and Rex Wild still standing in this ring. One of these men is going to head to the next epic show. on
Joey
the 4th of
Osborne
October.
flies through the air. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's Joey Osborne, and he's out of here. Zak Knight eliminated by Wild. No, he holds on. But Wild is now the sole entrant for the Midas stable. Oh, no, he
Zak's
is.
got him, and Zak pulls
Sam
Sam Nee over the top rope.
Has been eliminated.
And that leaves Grim in the ring alone.
Rex Wild
But Grim over the top rope.
Grim
Can you believe
eliminated.
it, Carl? We are down to Zak Knight and Ricky Knight. Father and son, the last two in our Rumble match tonight.
And Rowdy,
One of these men is going on to face the Zebra Kid, Roy Knight, for the world title in October.
Oh, Zak Knight just attacked Rick.
He's showing exactly what the world title means to him.
Well, the Highlight has never had that title before.
And he wants to prove that he's every bit as good as his brother.
Well, tonight he needs to prove he's every bit as good as his dad.
But don't
First.
turn your back on Ricky Knight. Big spear. Fantastic spear. Both men are down. That's not where they want to be. I mean, Zak's been in there since number one. He's now been in the ring for well over 45 minutes.
Duck.
Big double clothesline. Both men go down again.
I mean, these two are so evenly matched. They know each other's moves inside and out. Why wouldn't they? I mean, you've got the old cliche of Rick wouldn't have trained Zak everything he knew, but at the same time, Zak's been studying his dad for years. But is it going to be the Highlight or is it going to be the Rowdy one that goes on to face the Zebra Kid on October the 4th? He's got him up! Big slam!
He's going up top. And it's a risk.
He's going up for that big leg drop of his. Top rope leg drop. No, he moved. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Landing on the tailbone. And Zak Knight might have just cost himself a match if Rick can capitalise.
But that's it. Can he capitalise? He's been in this ring also for a very long time.
Rick's getting close to 30 minutes. Good night slam. He's got him up. Is he going to good night slam him? There it is. Good night Highlight. But Rick's got to get him out.
He's got to get him up. Having him down on the mat is no good. He's got to get him up. He's got to get him over the top rope.
He's got to get Zak out of the ring. Zak Knight. He's fought valiantly. Has he got anything left in the tank, or has Rick got this? Throws him. Zak holds on. Has he got enough to pull himself back in? Has he got
He'll
enough?
take everything he's got to get himself back in the ring.
No. Lands on the apron. He's got Rick. Head scissors.
Trying to pull him over.
Rick holds on. Zak's trying to pull him. Ricky Knight on the apron. Both men fighting. Rick, I think he's going for something, decided better up, but no, Zak's trying to, is he trying to suplex him to the outside? Trying to pull
him
Rick
over that
onto the
top
apron,
rope.
to the outside. And this could be a good tactic, because Zak,
Both
he's got
men
the
now
pivot point.
over on the apron.
Both men on the apron.
This
Let's
is
not be
anybody's.
careful.
This is it. Either man's match to take. And Rick with a kick to the stomach.
Kick to the knee. You might not like it, but it's a good tactic by Zak. Zak, he's... Jimmy Ocean's right there checking the feet. Pulling the feet of Rick.
And both men now sat on the apron.
Both referees are there checking both men's feet. This is very dangerous position for both men. And they're down.
Both men down.
So then, after a controversial finish where both of our feet landed on the floor at the same time, we both become #1 contenders.
Yeah, that wasn't foreseen. So, yeah, it was... I think everyone on the night was a bit shocked what was going to happen, what we're going to do. And, you know, MC, everybody was just at a loss what was going to happen. I don't think we've ever had that situation ever before.
No.
So it was a situation where everyone was a bit, the crowd, the MC, everybody, the wrestlers, everybody were a bit shocked and what were we going to do from there?
Well, obviously at that time, Roy, my tag team partner brother, your son, was a defending world champion. And he come out and he told us exactly what was going to happen. We weren't going to have a fight off or anything like that. We were all going to be in the mix in a three-way for the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's correct. I mean, Roy, you know, straight away said, you know, I mean, he was quite willing to do it, which is good of him because he was defending champion. He could have had us wrestle off or something, but he just said it on the night that we both earned the slot basically and that we both should be in the match and then we decided not to do the freeway on the night, which turned out to be a very good idea.
Yeah, indeed. Now, that was June of 2013. Your final match went till October. So we had 3 months spare. Now, in them 3 months, as the fans know, and many wrestlers will do these themselves, we do the holiday camp circuit.
That's right.
And this was your last season on the camps. Tell us a little bit more about that, please.
Well, yeah, to be honest, that's another reason that it helped me retire, because it coincided in my 25th year of doing the holiday circuit. So, I've been on the camps all them years, and, it's very enjoyable. I mean, in the old days in the camps, you've got to remember, we used to wrestle from March till October, up to 20 jobs a week. So it was half our career. I mean, we didn't rely on promoters, and people say to me, why didn't you and Jimmy and that go to America? Why didn't you go here? We didn't have to. We were too busy on the circuit. So yeah, so when it comes to the last season, which is now only 6 weeks, it made it easier to say goodbye to it. But I thought it would. But in that 6 weeks, it became very emotional. I mean, I met a lot of people, and funnily enough, the last camp I'd done was Seashore at Yarmouth. I also debuted on the holiday camps.
Right.
So coincidentally, that's where I started and finished. So it was very, very coincidental, and it's very emotional, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I was then getting to. Obviously, I was there on the last day of the camps. Me and Roy took it really hard as well, because every time we've done the camps, you've been with us. And it did get very emotional. Now, did the emotion come out because you knew that your next match was going to be your last match, or is it because it was the place you started and finished? Just elaborate a little bit more for us.
I think it's a mixture of both, just pulling up on the camp on the day. Some of the guys who were with me and Jimmy at the start are now not with us, had died, and there's just so much history at them camps, so much emotion. I met my wife on the camps, and that's where me and Jimmy got big opportunities for the camps and stuff. So it was just so emotional, and as you said, it was that last camp. I mean, the other camps are emotional, don't get me wrong, but to be on that last camp and so many ding dongs there and stuff, and so many great matches there, and it was just it just got to me at the end.
Okay, so the camps are finished, and there's a couple of weeks to prepare for your big fight. Is there anything that you done different? Did you train different? Did you eat different? Tell us some secrets. Obviously, the fans want to know, what did you have to do to preparize for a world title fight?
Well, to be honest, I tried to trim down a bit because I'm a big old lump, as everyone knows. But I knew I was going to be on with you and Roy, and I actually get my cardio right because you two do fly about, and I knew that as an old pro that if I'm going to go out there and not make myself look silly, in my last match, then I had to be fit enough for it, And I've always been a big lump, so people look at me and they think I could wrestle for an hour, the size of me even. But I just wanted that extra little bit of cardio because I knew it was going to be tough. I knew I was going to have to take some real big stick, and we weren't going to be light on each other. So I said I did train harder. I did put it in a bit more. Did eat better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was good preparation. I can't say the preparation was bad because I'd just done the camps as well. So that's 6-7 weeks on the camps. My cardio was up. I was fit as I've been, and everything was just right on the night, to be fair.
So, and as you just said, we steam in, we hit each other that night. Now, it weren't just fists that we're hitting each other with. That match suddenly became a hardcore builder's cage match. Now, that was your input, my input, Roy's input. We all had our own thing that we wanted to bring into this match. Just tell the audience a little bit, why would you want to do that to your sons? Why would you want to do that to me? Did I not clean my room?
I know he's anything. I think the fact was that when Jimmy sort of retired and went out to business, I went to the singles, and Jimmy was always the technician of the team, the actual wrestler, the pure wrestler, where I was always the powerhouse. So when Jimmy decided he had to retire, I went to the singles. My matches were all brawls and cage matches, hardcore matches. And I built a reputation on that, of doing them sort of matches. So I think that was an ideal way, one, to be with my two sons, which is any man's dream, is to go out in a match with his two sons. Secondly, to do the match what I was renowned for, which was the hardcore matches. So that was the reason it was done, and I wouldn't have had it no other way, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, thank you for that. What we're going to do now, we're going to go straight into the match.
Okay.
We're going to show the viewers just how brutal and hardcore it was. Ladies and gentlemen, Rowdy Ricky Knight's final match of 2013.
So here he is, the Rowdy man, for the final time. Final match. Kendo stick in hand. Most people when they get to 60 have got a walking stick. Ricky Knight, he's got a kendo stick. And you know what? I can't picture him with anything else. No. Oh look, Zak Knight's bought his dad a retirement present. I'm not sure if he'll like it.
I think I spotted a golf club, of all things.
Well, you know, most people enjoy the retirement with a golf club.
Yeah.
Probably not to the head like this one's going to be though.
He's not going to be on the golf course. But he is going to be swinging a 9-iron.
Here's Zak Knight. Brought to you tonight by Warrior Fightwear. There he is, Roy the Zebra Kid Knight.
Our world heavyweight champion.
What will he be by the end of tonight? We've already seen 2 titles change hands. Will we see a third? Well, Zak Knight seems to be the clever one because look what Zak Knight's wearing. He's actually covered quite a lot of his body up compared to his in-ring gear. The Knight brothers double clothesline on Ricky.
I say Zak looks a little bit more like a hooligan tonight. Maybe that's an attitude he's bringing into the match.
Well, it's going to be a brawl without a doubt. It's just a matter of who's going to survive. And I think Ricky Knight made a good point in one of the videos he did a few days ago. He made a good point saying he's got nothing to get up in the morning for.
Absolutely.
So he can keep you all out.
He's going to leave it all in the ring.
Like Zak and Zebra, if he gets a
drop kick from Ricky Knight.
With the 2 Knight brothers, if Ricky gets a long-term injury out of this match, it might hurt him, but it's not going to hurt his career or anything, is it?
Absolutely.
That's it.
Big back elbow from Zak.
Zak Knight in the ring. Wait, Roy's coming. Shoulder tackle through the legs. Drop down. Leapfrog. Drops again. Another leapfrog. Zak drops down. Zak leapfrogs. Clothesline ducks. Clothesline ducks. Cross body, and I'm glad they hear that because I'm running out of breath.
It just shows again how well these 2 know each other. That's quite a sequence. Again off the ropes. Duck under. Duck under. Back off the ropes again. Zak's sent out to the outside of the ring into that builder's cage.
See several of the WAW roster ringside leaning up against that cage, trying to keep it secured, making sure that the competitors stay in the cage.
The weaponry.
You know, picking up Zebra. Back body drop. Zak Knight still on the outside after striking that builder's cage. You can see him just leaning up against the ring now. Now he's walking round. Looking for some plunder. Rick charges. Oh, sent Zebra! Through a table into the cage as well.
Zak, like it was a baking tray.
Well, it was. It's not now. It's some sort of modern art.
You can't use it to make cookies now.
Okay, I'm just not going to eat them.
I think we're going to get a table into the ring.
Rowdy farewell written on top of the table. Send him on the reversal, sends him into the corner, back body drop, big for the table!
Oh! Zak Knight brought the table in, he's wishing he didn't now.
He's trying to get the table out of the way. I mean, it is hardcore, but Joe Penny's there to try and protect the wrestlers as much as you can in a hardcore cage match. Oh, look at that, just denting it.
I don't even know what that is.
I think it was a trash can, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it's an old penny bin.
Now.
Just throwing it to the outside. And there's that kendo stick again, top of the head. And again, Zebra fighting back. Striking his dad in the back, and no Zak. Throwing Ricky Knight to the outside. He throws it in. The legs have given way. Oh, kick. Zak popping up in the corner. Zebra cuts him off. Zebra now decides to set up on the second one instead. He's obviously got an idea. Looks like we're going to see a powerbomb.
He's looking for something. Big powerbombs. Wow.
Just folding him in half.
It's the second table that Zak has gone through in this match.
Ricky Knight sliding in the ring with looks like a wet floor sign.
A full thing. Zak, tables are not your friend tonight.
Absolutely not. 2 tables he's gone through.
But he's still getting up.
Yeah, you got to give him credit.
Wet floor sign to the head of Zak.
Credit to Zak Knight for getting up. I mean, you got to remember, he's not won a world title either. He sees this as a big opportunity as well.
Thrown into that broken table.
He's been thrown into 2 tables a total of 3 times. Chair shot. There's Zebra Kid.
I think Rick might be busted open actually. I was just checking the back of his head, not 100% sure.
Zak Knight lifts him up, tries to German him, blocked it, hits it the second time though. Zebra put the brakes on first time, couldn't do it twice. Zebra Kid, look at this, he's just emptying that bin.
I'll tell you what, the fans are finding out tonight exactly why those ringside seats are so valuable. So close to the action inside this builder's cage.
Oh, chair assisted drop kick.
And there's that bowling ball. I think, bacon tray, but I can see the bowling ball in the ring.
And do you know what, Zak was lucky then, because he looked like he was knocked out from that shot, and as he fell, he nearly headbutted that bowling ball. And Roy's got the bowling ball, and Ricky Knight is in the corner. And I think we know what's going to happen next. Oh, the Zebra Kid doesn't want any more brothers or sisters.
Clearly not.
And that's not exactly a retirement present, is it? Oh wait, Zak Knight's still down. Zebra Kid,
he's still got that.
I think I know what he's going to do. I think he's going to drop it on him, and does. That's got to break the ribs. Got to at least crack a couple.
Pulling out all the stops. Ricky's backing, brings Zebra Kid over the ropes, back in the ring.
Ricky Knight, the only one standing at the moment, but how long is that going to happen? Zak Knight on the outside, rolls the trash can in. Ricky Knight's got it. Setting off the corner. What are we going to see here? Oh, basement drop kick.
Ricky Knight busting out everything he's got tonight.
Well, he said about Roy not wanting any brothers or sisters. I think Rick thinks he's got enough grandchildren.
Zak just punched Ricky Knight in the head with a chain wrapped around his fist. And Ricky's definitely busted open.
Coast to coast!
Coast to coast! Drop kick into that trash can.
You can see the back of Ricky Knight's head. I've just noticed it. definitely bleeding just above his right ear.
Zebra Kid earlier in the match, I see him reaching to the back of his head at that point.
There's about half a dozen shots I could have been from. I don't know how you can even narrow it down. Shot to Zebra Kid on the outside. Wasn't expecting that at all, was he?
Ricky
Freeman on the outside. Ricky's got a ladder.
This is insane. Ricky Knight. We've seen tables, we've seen bins, we've seen wet floor signs, bowling balls, and now there's a ladder involved.
Do you know what? The amount of interviews these three have done where they've all said they weren't going to hold back.
They weren't lying.
They weren't lying. I mean, come on, everyone must have had an element of doubt. Yeah. This is just talk. You must be going to hold back a little bit. Your family, this is your dad's last match, but they're
maybe
not
Ricky
holding
doesn't
back.
have any more grandkids. Zak Knight.
Ricky Knight. Look at Zebra Kid. He's got Joe Penny to assist. Joe Penny's just like, do you know what? All right, just give me the ladder. Just give me the table. I don't think Joe Penny knows what to do. I don't think any referee would know what to do in there. Just stay out of the way.
He's not going to try and stop these guys doing anything. He's going to let it go.
Zak Knight laid out on the table. Zebra, is he going to go up that ladder? He needs to be careful here, because if he misses this, he's going to wipe himself out completely. But then, if he hits it, this could be the match winner.
Absolutely, we know what he's
The
going to
highest
go
of
for from
high-risk
that kind of
manoeuvres.
heights.
Zebra crossing.
Unbelievable. That's three times the charm. Zak Knight through a third table.
And he went through one of them twice. I think Zak Knight might have to retire after this match as well. Because
He's taking
just
an absolute
pounding, yeah.
beating.
You know what, I think the
Runs
fact...
in.
Oh, back drop! Clear table on the outside!
This is just insane.
That was done, I think, for a moment at least.
And trying to recover. Zak will be plotting his next move if he can get himself back to his feet.
Smash can lid thrown back in the ring. Ricky now's got a kendo stick again. Oh!
Zak Knight's nether regions are taking a pounding in this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Second time he's been hit low. Wait, Roy's managed to get out of the cage.
He's left the builder's cage and he's bringing in a guardrail.
You know what, the WAW roster are there to kind of keep hold of the cage, but
I don't think
they were
going to
stop Zebra now.
any of these guys doing what they want.
Now, close the ladder to the outside. And you'd think that'd be a good thing, but he put the ladder to the outside to make room for a barricade. He's asking for chairs. Right here. Set up the chairs now. What's he?
He's just forming a chain to pass Zebra chairs. He's definitely got something very specific in mind. And this cannot end well.
I think I worked out what he was going to do about 2 or 3 chairs ago, and
this can't end well.
this is not going to end well. And do you know what? I think Zak Knight would have preferred to go through a table if it's going to be Zak, because Ricky is still out down on the outside, staggered. Wait! Oh, top of the head!
Back. This could backfire massively.
Zebra Kid! Oh my God! Zebra Kid must have wished that was going to be a table, because at least the table's got a little bit of give. It's not got much, but my God!
There's hardly any room.
Ricky Knight putting a bin on his own son's head. Oh, and they're hitting it. That's got to just ring. That's just stunning.
Chairs, guardrails, tables, what's left of tables.
got a barricade.
There's just everything you could possibly think of in that ring.
Oh, Zak Knight now thrown on the barricade.
I think Joe Penny was trying to get those chairs out of the way, and it's backfired for Zak.
Rory now what's he doing? Setting up the barricade in the corner. Is he trying to trap Zak behind the barricade? Could be a good tactic if he is. Rick in. Oh, back first. Zak Knight rolls to the outside, trying to recover. This action is so fast.
They've got to be running on absolute adrenaline now. They've all just taken such an absolute pounding.
Oh, just breaking that over Ricky's head.
I'm not sure what that was. Whatever it is, it's not what it was now.
Whatever it is, it's in like 5 or 6 different parts. Ladder again. Wet floss onto the top of the head. Setting up that ladder now, that ladder. I'm not even sure if that ladder's going to hold. I think they must have used that earlier because it's already collapsed. Now he's decided to prop up against the ropes. Looks like the Zebra Kid was trying to bring a ladder in, gets pushed into the barricade, pushed into the cage.
Zak Knight
Determined to set a ladder up, isn't he?
back to plan A.
Climbing up, what's he doing? Oh, Zebra Kid, top of the head, catches Zak before he could dive onto him. They're pulling the ladder then. Shot to the face by Zak, and again. Zak climbing that ladder again. He's definitely got a move in mind. I don't think he realises Zebra's behind him. He does now. And he gets DDT'd.
DDT from the top rope, grabbing Zak Knight on the ladder and driving him down to the middle of the ring. And another table coming in, as if we didn't have enough tables already.
Zak Knight being trapped on the top rope. Zebra, I think he's thinking of a Hurricane Rana. No, superplex.
Suplex, and this is high.
Superplex! Oh, just, that is it.
That's got to be it. Zak is just...
He's right in front of Ricky though. He's landed right in front of Ricky.
Rick's going to cover him.
Is that going to be it? 2.
How did Zak kick out of that?
I have absolutely no idea.
The ring is going to work on Rick. And he's taken out the ref. Joe Penny took a huge shot to the head. Ricky Knight moved out of the way. The referee has taken an absolute square-on shot to the head. Zak now going on the attack, scooping up Ricky Knight.
A slam and a cover. Ricky Knight kicked out.
Even though the ref making the count.
Yeah. I was going to say that Zak Knight would have won this if the referee had been too, but he didn't. Ricky still kicked out. Zak Knight climbing that ladder.
That doesn't look particularly safe. None of this has been safe.
Pushing him to the outside.
Just tumbles out to the outside, landing on all those bits of broken table. I think we know what's coming now.
Ricky's
if he lands this, you've got to think it's going to be over, but Joe Penny's still down, our referee in this contest.
Look at Zebra. I don't think he wants to do it. He does though. Looks like he was having second or third thoughts about doing it. 1, 2. No!
Ricky Knight.
He kicked out the Zebra crossing. And it looked like Zebra Kid didn't want to hit the Zebra crossing. He looked like he was thinking about it.
Maybe he left
and maybe that's what cost him.
Yeah.
Took too long.
gonna have to bust out something special here.
Top
Try
rope.
and win this match.
Oh,
But he's
what?
been hit with a chair.
Chair
Back
just
into the
flew
ring.
up.
Rick's making the cover.
Joe Penny with a count. 1, 2. Is that going to be? No!
My heart just stopped. I thought that was it, Carl.
Well, Zebra Kid, I thought he'd been knocked out. The chair just flew up from the outside to hit him in the head. Obviously, it was Zak Knight, but that caught Zebra completely unaware, completely unseen, and I thought that was it.
Look at this, Carl. This far into the match, the only man on his feet, Ricky Knight.
What's he got in his hand? Beverage just
Looks that way. I have no idea what he has in his mind at this moment in time. He's even kicking Joe Benny out of the way.
knocking Zebra down. And they're dropping. Drawing pins, whatever you want to call them.
Zach goes just back first into those drawing pins. And wow, I've never seen anyone take a beating quite like Zak Knight tonight.
Well, Zach,
And here we go.
Zak Knight, what about Zebra Kid?
He's got
What
him.
about Ricky Knight? All of them are taking a beating. Good night slam.
It's got to be it.
Sit down.
I think we've got a winner. And I think Ricky Knight.
2. That's it.
Ricky Knight is world champion.
He's done it in his final match. Ricky Knight's done it.
I don't have words. I genuinely, I'm lost for words. Ricky Knight is world heavyweight champion. He did it.
He's done it, but
Proud moment
look at the
for
chaos.
Ricky.
Look at the absolute chaos.
It's just an absolute war. Absolute war. Ricky Knight will retire as world heavyweight champion. Absolute honour to call his last match.
So then, champ, watching that back still gets me a little bit emotional now.
Yeah.
I dread to think how you feel, but just watching that, the thing that always gets to me is the atmosphere, the build-up, the excitement, the noise level. That is the packedest house we've had since 2001 at Fightmare. Just tell us a little bit more. How did that feel to wrestle in that atmosphere?
To be honest, Zach, that's the most humble feeling I've ever had in wrestling. You know, and I've never seen myself as a great star of wrestling. You know, I've always been there. I've always classed myself as a star maker, you know. But we had to shut the doors about an hour before the show started because we were rammed. We had about 850 in the hall. The venue was panicking, so we opened the bar with big screens in.
Yep.
And they charged them a $5 a time to get in there, and I think we had about another 100 odd in there.
150.
150, we know the figures. And then we were turning people away. We ended up turning people away. We had 3 football teams come, you know, 3 teams I managed. Couldn't even get in the building because they'd come too late. And the actual atmosphere and the emotion of the night was just fantastic. It was just unbelievable. And it's something I'll never forget, you know, it's just amazing.
Now, a lot of people say it was like a Friday fight night, like the boxing feel of it. You know, you really knew that the big guys were going to come to blows. When I say the big guys, I don't mean the stars, I mean the family. No one ever thought the Knight family would all want the same thing at the same time. Now, as we said at that time, you hadn't been a world champion, I hadn't been a world champion, and Roy was defending his world title.
4 times, isn't it?
4 times,
Greedy.
yeah. And at the end of it,
Always greedy.
you come out victorious. You come out as world champion. Now, did you feel at any time, at any moment, you wanted to carry on your career from then? You'd achieved it, kind of on your deathbed, so to speak.
Deathbed.
Tell us a little bit about it though. Like, that's your final day, that was your final match. You'd won the world title. Is there any part of you that thought, hold on, I want to defend this. If I'm going to lose it, I want to lose it properly?
Well, I just say that Norwich, anyone who's ever been at Norwich will know. I mean, I don't care, I've wrestled all over, all over the world. They are the best fans in the world, I'm going to say it right now. Because they give it that big night, as you say, fight feel. It's not like you're going to a wrestling show and, you know, you get all these stupid people in the audience playing stupid things. They're right behind what you're doing. They believe in what you're doing. I'm not saying, they're silly, but they believe in what you're doing. They suspend belief and they get behind you. And when you're in there, you feel like you are in a real fight. You know what I mean? Because of their suspending belief, you suspend belief in that ring, you were in there. And the way you were hitting me, I think you did suspend belief yourself. And, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you and Roy, I think you and Roy, in my opinion, made a little few mistakes. You were going for each other too much.
Yeah.
I think you and Roy were, if people watching the match to see you and Roy really going to each other and ripping each other to shreds, and the old man, the crafty old man, stayed about in the corner and just done stuff here and there. And I think I played a good tactical game. I think, as I said about the cardio earlier, I don't think I was ever tested that way.
Right.
And I think, like, at the end of the day, it's just either you and Roy are being very light on me, or you were too busy ripping the shreds out of each other. That I think that's where I gained the advantage, and I think that's why I won the match. It was, it's pure luck on the night. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I could go with you guys another 10 times, you'd beat the hell out of me, and I'd never be a world champion. And that's why I think I retired as champion. I realised that was one night only. I even decided, because my wife, your mum, she kept saying to me, "What are you going to do if you become away champion?" I still retire, and she said, "You won't." I don't think you will. I said, "I will." I've made up my mind. That will just be the icing on the cake, just to be WAW world champion. For once, I've been running, promoting WAW 20 years, and never had a shot. So it was what better way to go out? You couldn't beat it.
See, this now leads you to my final point. Obviously, now you've taken a back seat from wrestling. There's no more cameo appearances booked or anything like that. Your contracts are all run out. So now, what does this leave for Ricky Knight? Obviously, Epic Encounters, your TV show. This is your baby, and by the looks of it, it's going really well. But what else does the future hold for Rowdy Ricky Knight as a non-wrestler?
Well, as a trainer and a promoter, I mean, as I said, we've got our full-time facility in Norwich, which keeps us busy. So we've got, we get a lot of Europeans come over to train with us. Our academy's full. Our kiddies club is massive. I mean, we've got 60 kids on our books, which run 3 nights a week, and that's the time me go home and you take over when it's 63 kid. But what I'm saying, there is a lot going on at the moment. We're not just all about wrestling the Knight family. We're doing everything we can, and as I said, everything just keep us busy. And we're running more shows than we've ever run. And as I said, we had the busiest summer we've ever had. And one day I would like to sit down and write a book as well, write my own book about my life. So that's something I'd like to do in the future.
Now, just one final thing. In 2001, you successfully got 2,000 people in at Norwich Sports Village. You then lived off the back of that for a couple of years, and WAW got a massive, wake-up call. Not even a wake-up call, they got pushed. We've become second best in Europe. Is there another big show in the pipelines, Rowdy man?
Well, you never know with the Rowdy man and the Knight family, so I'm saying to everyone out there, watch this space.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. That's all we have time for. Thank you to Epic Encounters. Thank you to the WAW, but most importantly, thank you to this man. Thank you, Ricky.